Hello everybody and welcome, you're watching Dave Playing Games. My name is Dave and I am playing Fallout 4 Far Harbor. This is a survival playthrough and you rejoin me as Erik has located the synth refuge of Acadia, found Kasumi, the young girl we were looking for, who has in turn suggested that this place isn't all it seems. So now we're going to have to investigate what's really going on with the sinister DiMA and his cohort of synth allies. This has been further complicated by the fact that, as you will see, I'm basically knackered. I haven't really been taking care of myself and so I need to fix some of this quick sharp. Couple that with the fact that I've been given the option to either sneak into a room, hack a room, or use my charming charisma to get to the bottom of all this. Yeah. Right, having got myself back up to peak condition, or as close to it as I possibly can, let's try and gain access to that storage cupboard. Aha! Faraday's terminal. Well,
security's too tight.
Unfortunately, I'm not good enough to hack that. Kinda saw that coming, and we found Cog.
Hi. Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Why do you care?
I suppose I don't really. Just not too many visitors lately. That new girl, and now you. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
I've got an excellent idea. How's about you just let go of a key for me?
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
You are the worst shop owner ever, although good to know that you are a shop owner. And oh bloody hell, here we go. So let's try and convince him to give me the storage room key.
Hey, Kasumi said she needed the key to the storage room downstairs. Can I borrow it?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could, but I lost it. Should never have agreed to help Faraday move all that equipment in the observatory. Like there could be anything I'm carrying that's going to damage DiMA's computers. I was shoving things around in that upper floor that circles the wall of the telescope room, if that helps.
Lovely. So he's lost it, but at least he's told me where it might be. So let's go have a little look up around the observatory area and see if we can find that key so that we can sneakily spy on everyone. And oh, would you look at that? At the end of this obviously otherwise useless walkway, on a table with seemingly nothing on it, is Acadia's storage key. Now I find myself with a slightly different challenge. Where's the bloody storage room? Seriously, I can't find this thing anywhere. Dave, you absolute idiot. It's the door that we ended on at the end of the last episode. Oh, sweet, sweet purified water. This was worth it if just for that. And thus begins the espionage. Maybe I need a cup against the wall or something. I can't hear a word they're saying.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, DiMA. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
He's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find. There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
That's a very astute observation there, Nick. You're right. We need to crack on and find out what's going on. It seems like whatever DiMA's hiding, it's so dangerous that even he's worried about it and he doesn't even know what it is anymore. Well, let's go back and speak to Kasumi, as she will definitely want to hear about this. Maybe she can give us an idea of where to go next. Talk of that submarine seems like a good place to start, but maybe the people of Far Harbor have got stuff going on as well. This is quite the can of worms.
Let me know when you've found something.
Seriously? That wasn't enough? Aha, I see. The next step is I need to obtain Faraday's program. Which means I need to probably go to Faraday's desk, right? You know, for everything being packed into one small building, it's alarmingly difficult to find anything. He says, walking into a bloody wall, and the longer I wander around Acadia, the tireder and tireder I get. More tired? I'm getting exhausted and it's not good. Anyway, look at that. Little holotape on the desk, and with that in hand I can go back to Kasumi and tell her all about what I've just learnt. Oh, this is gonna be a glorious success. Kasumi, I have excellent news.
Turns out DiMA's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't DiMA planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will.
Okay, so I can see how maybe this wasn't excellent news, but...
About the children of Adam, what do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why DiMA would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
Okay, well the best way to do that is to find his memories. And the best way to find his memories is with this program that they've been conveniently building.
I got this program that Faraday and DiMA wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, DiMA was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating DiMA's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Okay, but I do slightly worry that the thing that you're really excited about is plugging a supercomputer into my brain, which could potentially kill me.
I'll get DiMA's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
I'm gonna bloody need it. Oh! And 500 bottle caps, not to mention a big dump of experience. Oh, this is going quite well. Although I do have to wonder where she got 500 bottle caps from, but never mind. So the very next thing to do is head over to the nuclear submarine, the Nucleus, over here, and retrieve DiMA's memories from his databank. However, we could just as easily head back to Far Harbor, speak to a few people there, and get loaded up on some supplies. All the while, all of these things have been added to our map so that these are points of interest we can check out as we're walking around. And, to be honest, I do kind of want to explore. So, safe in the knowledge that Kasumi is relatively fine here, I suppose we should go back to Far Harbor, speak to Brooks, and try and find that lost synth. If for no other reason, I'd like to go back to Longfellow's cabin, which is just round the corner, set up a bed, and get some rest. I couldn't find anywhere to sleep in Far Harbor, and whilst I'm sure there's something there, I know damn well I can just build a bed in Longfellow's cabin, and that will be absolutely fine. Also, traversing this island is so much easier in power armor. However, yep, just need to be wary. There's probably enemies about. Thinking about it, I should also be wary of the fog. I don't just want to wade through all of this, power armor or not. And this, I'm guessing, is one of the fog condensers, soaking up all the fog and making the area that little bit more livable. And back to Far Harbor. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
Yeah, possibly. What are you?
I might be. Depends on what this is about.
And who's asking?
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
I'd be delighted to, but...
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Okay, and oh, it's a red skill... What was that? Okay, there's no way this is gonna pass off, but we'll try anyway.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Fantastic. Yep, this is exactly the sort of thing I was hoping for, and I'm also flabbergasted that I actually managed to succeed that, but brilliant, no worries. I will come and help you, and not just because you remind me of Curie.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Don't you worry, I know exactly where it is. It's already been marked on my map.
Go ahead, I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
And having leveled up in that conversation, we can take yet more ranks in science.
Can I interest you
God,
in
everyone's
anything,
talking to me.
strangers?
Oh, God.
Okay.
But yes, this is Brooks. Hello, Brooks. I've been sent to speak to you.
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
How about if I was to say...
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. But keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Very interesting, okie dokie. So, we know he made it. We just need to find out where he's gone to now.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find this synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
Right, well, it looks like we're going to have to go out into the treacherous fog then. Never mind. I'll do it for you.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
I will see what I can do. Also, on the subject, you said you were a shop. And it's my lucky day, because Brooks had just enough stuff. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I actually don't have enough ranks in blacksmith. Science wasn't the problem, although it was. I needed an extra rank in blacksmith as well. Okay, fine. I'm going to need yet another level up before I can improve my hammer. Just going to need somewhere safe to put all of my stuff. Where's Nick gone? Right, well, having stuffed a load of our junk into our pack mule, Nick Valentine, it's time to go and find old Longfellow's cabin. I really need to sleep. Hopefully the road's a little safer, but honestly, who knows? This is where we found the trappers, and there may be more threats nearby. I'm going to have to be wary. Just make sure that nothing nasty jumps out at us. And also, be careful of wading through this fog. Oh. Oh, there's so many of them! Oh. Okay, so after essentially chopping up Nick, we found a few of these ghouls, and this one here has a plasma cartridge, which is very nice. I'll be taking that. Some caps, and oh, a chest! Okay, these guys are good for loot, if nothing else. A pulse grenade, a plasma mine, actually some pretty decent stuff. But I appear to have overshot the bit that I wanted. I need to walk along there to get over to that Longfellow's cabin. So just cross this treacherous little spit here. Oh god. I don't want to know what that was. I'm just glad it's not alive anymore. I hope. Wow, this place is very corpsey. Longfellow, I would love to say I like what you're doing with the place, but honestly it's a bit gross. And this is an owned bed, so I can't use this one, unless by accessing the workshop, perhaps I can now do this. Okay, I can't move his bed. Damn it, I'm gonna have to do this properly. And I don't have enough steel. Maybe if I just steal his kettle. And perfect. There's now enough steel for me to make a bed. Sorry about your kettle. Okay, after scrapping a few more bits of his, which, you know, I will apologise about later, I now have a bed. Which means I can now have a nap. And I am completely rested. In fact, I didn't even get sick from that. This has gone really rather well. And that seems like an excellent place for us to pause before we set off on our next big adventure. Next week we are going to go to the Cliff's Edge Hotel, meet up with that Miss Nanny robot thing, and find out a bit more about their alleged murder. If you've enjoyed this video, stick a like on the video for me, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. These videos go up every single Fallout Friday. I am really keen to get stuck into the next little part of the narrative, and I hope you are too. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.